Welcome to System Types Inspectors We'll See. In this module, we'll cover the three main categories of solar systems you'll encounter in the field: microinverter systems, string inverter systems, and hybrid battery systems. Understanding what type of system you're looking at will shape how you inspect it, what readings you take, and what performance you expect. First up, microinverter systems. In a microinverter system, each solar panel has its own small inverter mounted directly underneath it on the roof. Each panel converts DC to AC independently, right at the panel. The big advantages are panel-level monitoring, no single point of failure, and better shade tolerance. The trade-off is more components on the roof that are harder to service. The most common brand is Enphase. You'll see their IQ gateway device inside the home. When you arrive at a microinverter home, you won't see a large inverter box on the wall, just a small junction box or combiner near the electrical panel. Second, string inverter systems. In a string inverter setup, multiple panels are wired together in series, forming a string, and all that DC power flows to one central inverter that converts it to AC. The advantages are fewer components, easier inspection, and lower cost. The downside is that one underperforming panel can drag down the entire string. Common brands include SolarEdge, SMA, Fronius, and Generac. You'll see a large inverter box mounted on an exterior wall or in the garage. Monitoring is done via the inverter display or the manufacturer's app. Some string inverter systems include power optimizers, small DC to DC devices mounted under each panel. These are most common in SolarEdge systems. Optimizers condition each panel's output before it enters the string, reducing mismatch losses from shading or panel differences. If you see a central inverter on the wall and small rectangular devices under each panel, you're looking at a string inverter with optimizers. Optimizers improve shade tolerance but don't eliminate the impact of shading entirely. If panels are significantly shaded, it still affects output. Third, hybrid and battery systems. These systems include battery storage alongside solar panels. The inverter manages both solar production and battery charging and discharging. During the day, excess solar charges the battery. At night or during an outage, the battery powers the home. Common brands include Tesla Powerwall, Enphase IQ Battery, Franklin WH, and SolarEdge Home Battery. You'll see a battery unit mounted on a wall or floor, plus possibly a backup panel and a gateway device. These systems add complexity to inspections because there are additional components to evaluate. Here's a quick identification guide. No inverter box on the wall plus a gateway device? That's a microinverter system. Large inverter box with no devices under the panels? Standard string inverter. Large inverter box plus devices under each panel? String inverter with optimizers. Battery unit visible? Hybrid system, which can combine with any inverter type. The key takeaway: the system type affects shading behavior, your inspection approach, and performance expectations. Know what you're looking at before you start measuring. Up next, arrays and panel grouping concepts.